Hi everybody. Well, if you're watching this video, it is time for you to start to measure the length of your dividers. Well, step number 4, taking a look, it says measure the length of your dividers and label with dimensions. Well, we need to have our drawing for this step right here. And let me zoom out for you so you can see. Now, what I need to get and accomplish in this step is to actually measure the length of how long each divider is going to be inside. This piece of wood, you need to know how long it is so you can cut it to the exact length. So if you take a look at the sheet I have provided here, it shows you that I have 3 dividers, 1, 2, 3. Okay, you're going to need a pencil and a ruler for this step. Now, with my ruler, I'm simply going to take and I'm going to make a line to the outside of my pink dado here, and I'm going to make another one down along the bottom, down here. So from here to here, I need to know how long is this piece of wood going to be. So I have my little divider or dimension stops here and here. I'm going to simply make a line that connects the two. Now, when you're making your line, it might go through some of the other dividers, but that's okay as long as you leave a little gap so you know exactly where you're measuring. I also like to put an arrow at the end of each of them so I know exactly where I'm measuring to. So from the end to the end is where I'm going to have them. Now I left a little spot inside of here so I could write down my dimension. Now I'm just simply going to take my ruler and I'm going to look at what it measures for length. Taking a look at this, it's 9.5 inches. So right inside of here I can write in 9.5 inches. So that's the length of my first divider. Now I'm going to turn my paper and I want to measure how long this divider is right here. Again, I'm going to put dimension stops on there so I know I'm measuring from one end to the other. A lot of people, when they do this, they forget to include the dados, your pink and your yellow. Those need to be included. If you just measure the white area from here to here, your divider is going to be way too small. All right, so I have my dimension stops. I'm going to make my dimension lines, leaving a little gap in the middle, place my arrows, and then I'm just simply going to take my ruler and measure it out. From here to here is 3 inches, so I can write 3 inches inside. One more to go, the one I have right down here. Again, use your ruler, make your dimension stops from one side to the other. Use the ruler as a straight edge to create your dimension lines. Place your arrows so I know exactly where you're measuring from, and then take your ruler and measure out your item. So taking a look at this, I have 2 and 15/16 of an inch. So 2 and 15/16 of an inch. So if you did this correctly, all of your dividers should have some type of a dimension or measurement right by them telling me what the length is. If you're not 100% sure that you're measuring properly, you might want to review the video on how to read a ruler, or you can ask a friend, or even come and ask Mrs. Heisey. I'm happy to help. Have fun measuring.